the ceremony was, like I said, it was rope because, as far as I know, as far as Mr. Greg Strong with Raven Moon knew, uh, Daphne and Rita, this had never been performed here in the States, as far as we
Okay.
know. There's never been a gender neutral. It's always been a boy to girl, boy to man, or girl to woman. But there's never been one that's just straight out from child to adult.
Adult. Yeah.
That's what
Wow.
that's what we wanted to do because we wanted, like I said earlier, the community is made up of so many
Different.
diversities.
Yeah, different.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
this one ritual actually gives them the ability to. It doesn't matter, it don't matter your sexual preference, your sexual orientation. This is strictly how you feel. If
Mhm.
you feel like you're ready to go from being a child to being an adult and being seen in the community as an adult, that's how it's supposed to look. And
Mm.
that's what this whole
Shabago.
shabagle, yeah, that's a good word. The whole ritual was about was being able to allow them to express themselves and let the community see that they were ready to go from being a child and being seen as a child to being seen as a young person in the community and be able to start working in the community to help build the community.
That's a huge step. Um,
It is. I'm very proud of them.
yeah, yeah, you should be. You should be proud of them, and they should be proud of themselves. I think too. That's because I'm sure there has to be like this. There has to be consent, right? Like I'm ready for this. I'm ready to make that jump or make that step, right?
Yes, we prefer that if a child wants to go through this ceremony, that it is them that wants to go through the ceremony.
Not the parents.
The parents are there to basically. It's sort of like almost like who gives this child to become an adult, just like you would at a wedding. Who gives this bride away?
Hmm.
The
Hmm.
parents are there stating and giving the child the ability to do this, saying yes, we want this.
Blessing them, sort of in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blessing them that this is our blessing to you. We're allowing we want you to do this if this is what you're wanting to do.
Wow.
They're given the option, but it has to be the child's decision to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned too it being not just like the ceremony itself, which sounds beautiful from what you've described, and that's definitely a big part of it. You mentioned that it being a rite of passage, um, and that there is ordeal and challenge that comes with that passing into the next stage. Things you talked about having to keep a fire lit, not eating. Um, those are some, those can be, in especially certain circumstances, pretty challenging things to face.
But
Do you think that has to? I mean, I personally think that without that, or without some sort of adversity, or without some sort of ordeal, uh, you don't really get the full effect of the ceremony.